Welcome to the July 2018 installment of my report from the county legislature. I'm Onondaga County Legislator Kevin Holmquist. Our July session again was action-packed. I'm going to go right through in order on some of the high points. As you all know, I hit the high points. For more details, you can go to kevinholmquist.com. First off, we had a memorializing resolution from Dr. Peggy Chase. She's a Democrat from the city of Syracuse. I respect her very much. She's certainly well-intentioned. This one, though, is a memorializing resolution memorializing the New York Health Act, which is basically an advocacy for single-payer. Absolute disaster, very, very controversial. Single-payer, from my point of view, is socialized medicine at best. If it is implemented, I think that would increase the mass exodus that we're watching currently from producers leaving New York State. So we voted no. The overall in the legislature, the vote was 11-5, 5 for, 11 against. So I was glad to see it go down. Hopefully it doesn't come back to us. Secondly, we confirmed appointment to the Onondaga County Water Authority, a former county legislator, John Doherty, who is a very good county legislator. He's appointed now to the Aqua Board. I've said before in these video updates that the water authority that we have in Onondaga County in central New York is really second to none. It's world class. I don't think we really appreciate what we have in the resource of fresh, clean drinking water, and the Aqua Board does an unbelievable job. John Doherty is a great addition to that board. We also had a very nice advocacy here on naming the stage at the St. Joe's Amphitheater. And we named it after a really deserving person who we just lost, Karen Magnarelli. Karen did so much for the community, and we really did a really nice job, I feel, in honoring her and naming the stage after her. It was well-deserved. Next up, we have the Orrin-Delphi Road Bridge replacement, and we authorized funding for this, and really, I think this illustrates our construction, our bridge and road repair and construction plan has really been outstanding. People complain about the roads in central New York quite a bit, and I like to point out the county roads, if you really look carefully, are in outstanding shape. We are ahead of the curve. Most of the roads that are in disrepair locally are state roads or city roads. I'm very proud of what the county legislature has done, and we stay ahead of it, and this is all part of our work plan. So we're always proactively staying ahead on maintaining the bridges and the roads in Onondaga County. Next up, we had two appointments to the OCC board. This is also another world-class service that we provide. Onondaga Community College is among the best community colleges in the nation. We had a new appointment to the board, Laura Surway. Many of us know her quite well. She's a great addition to the board. We're excited to have her on that important board. And we reappointed Melanie Littlejohn, which of course she's been doing a great job for a long time. So two strong appointments to the board. Lastly, we had I will say a controversial proposal, lighting the loop around the lake trail. It was a $1 million lighting project. It's a fine project, but the problem that some of us had, it did pass. 4 voted no, I was a no, 11 yes. The problem I have with it is the county has acquired a lot of debt in the past 10, 11 years. We've more than doubled our debt. We still have the highest bond rating in all of upstate New York, one of the highest bond ratings in the country. We're getting to that point where we're spending a lot of money on things like this that are clearly wants, they're not needs, and we looked at this project very carefully, and I think this is not something that we would put at the top of the priority list. It's nice to have, but we've been doing a lot of this over the past years. I've been voting no all along the way on some of these things that I would categorize as a want. But just like you do on your personal budget, you don't spend just because you want something. So we voted no, and I'm hopeful that we sent the message to the rest of the legislature that we can stop doing some of these things and get back to the core competencies that we have, like OCC and the Onondaga County Water Authority, things that are world-class services, outstanding roads and bridges, and the wants we need to put aside until we can pay down some of that debt and make sure we're on a strong financial footing. Lastly, I do want to mention that we are getting closer to more updates on the Lakeview Amphitheater from the financial point of view. Obviously, it's a great resource for the community, but we still don't have the answers on the revenues and the expenses. We do know, according to the last independent audit, that we are losing hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, probably $500,000 to $600,000, but we can't know exactly because we don't have all the information. The legislature this year, now with the new membership, is going to make an extra great push to get information from the county executive's office so we can be properly updated and the public can know where the money is going at our publicly owned amphitheater. That amphitheater was built with local dollars, county dollars, $50 million. It's our amphitheater. We have every right to know the revenues and the expenses. Live Nation and Aeromark and the other contractors there are making out just fine, and they're not releasing the information they call proprietary. From our point of view, we own it. We deserve to get that information, so stay tuned in coming updates. For more details on all of this in the July session, you can go to kevinholmquist.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Kevin Holmquist, your Onondaga County legislator, doing the right thing.